Well, if you look at the dictionary, a trailblazer is a pioneer, right? And, think about it. The women that went across country in covered wagons, they were pioneers. They were trailblazers, right? But then you think of people like Amelia Earhart or Rosa Parks, or closer to home, Ivy Stranahan. They broke ground. It's not that they were fearless. They may have had fear, but they acted anyway.
When I think of trailblazer and what a trailblazer is, I think of someone who's a pioneer, doing something first, really opening the way for others, and somebody of courage and vision.
The courage to take a risk. One who understands and takes an advantage of opportunity, being able to explore it. You have to be fearless.
I think a trailblazer is someone who has a vision, a goal, but no real clear path to follow to achieve it. But with hard work, perseverance, knowledge, confidence, and a passion, they're able to blaze a trail by handling the obstacles, the roadblocks, to achieve those goals.
A trailblazer to me is someone who's a pioneer, who took risks, challenges, and was really able to lead the way for others to follow.
Trailblazer to me is someone who has courage, someone who will stand up for what they believe in and make it happen. It takes confidence and charisma and the fortitude to continue going when people tell you you can't.
When I first knew that I wanted to be in the car business, because my parents were dealers, and I made that decision, I was going to buck the trend. Even my dad said women are not car dealers, so pick something else. So very early on, as I was a teenager, I wanted to prove that a woman could be a successful car dealer.
I think it's important for a woman to be able to navigate in the general world, and many say it's a man's world. But I found my best path to do that in just being authentic. I think everyone appreciates when you are transparent and authentic, and it allows you to be your full self, and when you're full self, you bring all your talents to the table. All your strengths and some of your flaws too, but that's really what makes you human. And all of those things, I think, come together to allow you to be a force.
My secret to success in business and anything I do, the bottom line is integrity. Now, I don't mean that as a moral conversation, not good, bad, right or wrong. It's doing what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it, because that's workability.
I attribute one of the secrets to success is having patience, perseverance, and being the best prepared.
As a woman, the success, I've been involved in a lot of non-traditional roles for women in my career. And I learned a lot about it. I learned how to be successful, but I also felt I was giving success to the people I served. So that was something that I found very, very rewarding, being in that non-traditional environment.
I've been fortunate enough in my life to have a lot of successes because I've been doing this for a very long time. So the failures that I've had has taught me to appreciate the successes so much more. So don't be afraid to fail, because you will be more successful in the end for those lessons.
The advice that I would give is to be honest, to find the challenges and take the roles that you don't think you anticipate that you could be successful in, and share that joy with others. Definitely reach out to the women who are successful in this community and share your knowledge with everyone.
If I were younger and receiving advice as I entered into the business world, I would have liked to have learned some of the things that I learned along the way. And the first is really stand up for yourself first. And when you do that, you're able to stand up for others. And by that I mean, do not be a wallflower. Each person has assets and attributes, and it's important to make sure that that is not being underscored or unnoticed. And you can do so in a very elegant way by really just reaffirming your talents and strengths and showing up when needed. So I would say stand up for yourself.
The advice I give to young people these days is follow your heart. Enjoy what you do. Success means different things to different people. You don't have to be a company president to be successful. If you want to be a mother and a company president, you need to make that work for you. You need to find the balance, which is not always easy. It's a very difficult situation to balance if you don't have a large support system. But that's not saying you can't have it all. You just have to find what that all means to you personally.
Is do something that you love. Be passionate about it. Just don't do something to get a paycheck. Now, I know we want to get a paycheck. We have to, take care of ourselves or our families. But I think the most important thing, if you choose to do something that you're passionate about, the rest will happen. And then obviously you have to take action. Too many people talk about things, but they don't take the action to produce the result. And the only thing that matters in life in terms of the results is taking action, not thinking about it.
Be authentic, transparent, find a mentor. Look for the leadership skills that you admire and that you want to emulate. Be true to your passion if you have a passion, and don't worry if you don't. It'll come by virtue of you recognizing over time what your strengths are.
Well, a 20-year-old woman today, what a challenge they have compared to when I was 20 years old. So many more choices. They can pretty much have a goal or a passion to be anything they want. So I would say to them, find out what it is you love to do. Don't let anyone stand in your way. Believe in yourself and become an expert on that field.
My legacy is she made a difference. At the end of the day, what's more important?
My legacy would be that family is always first, and sometimes your community is family as well. So my legacy would be that I gave, I did my best, and I never asked for anything in return.
It would be important for me, for my legacy, to be being there for others and being a source of inspiration, as well as a source of being someone who is a community builder.
I want my legacy to be the young girls that I'm training to enjoy their careers. I want my legacy to ensure that the brand standards of the Hard Rock continue on in the way that the original Tribal Council told me that they want it to be.
My legacy is not in the buildings. It's not in the programs. It's in the people. Over the course of my career, we have served more than 34,000 men, women, and children. We changed lives. We saved lives. It has really been extraordinary to have such a purpose.
Oh, my legacy, I'll tell you. I've realized this early on, many years ago. I want my legacy to be that I opened the door for opportunity for others.